Hello, I'm Heather from Heal with Heather Kristen, here with your June intuitive readings. Today I'm going to be using the Starseed Oracle along with a few interspersed cards from Moonology Manifestation. And of course, I will finish every reading with the Sparkle and Shine Oracle deck that I myself created. You can download my app on my website, www.healwithheatherkristen.com. You can also schedule personal readings, intuitive sessions, cleansing sessions, and intuitive coaching sessions. I have a Patreon account if you would like to support me. The information is in each video. Okay, so let's go ahead and get started with the June readings. This card represents longing for home, okay? What it means is you are going to feel like you're missing something, like you want to do something, like something is not quite right in your life, okay? And it might be simply shedding something that's going on in your life, maybe shedding a relationship, maybe shedding a job, maybe shedding a limiting belief, maybe shedding some kind of aspect of yourself that no longer aligns. You realize no longer aligns with who and what your soul is. So it could be just kind of releasing something that doesn't fit who you are. It could also be seeking out something that better aligns with who you are. It's like you're missing something, but you don't exactly know what. You just don't feel whole. So maybe you start a journey to find out more about who you are, what you love. Maybe you need something else to do for a job, or you want a new relationship, or you want a new hobby, or something like that. It's just, you kind of go on this journey to find something. And that may be part of your process this month as well. So let's look at You Got the Love. Okay. This is a very chaotic card, and I'm feeling a very chaotic energy. I think there's a lot, not I think, I feel, and I see that there's a lot of energy that's surrounding many of you that is very chaotic, in that it's like energy that's bombarding you, okay? It doesn't align with your energy, and it is not necessarily positive. I'm not going to say it's bad, it just doesn't align, okay? So don't be afraid that there's some kind of dark energy surrounding you. No, that's not what I meant. It's some kind of It's energies that do not align. So I'm talking like friendships that don't align with you, people that push your boundaries. Maybe you're in a career where your boss is constantly, calling on you and calls you at home and is constantly pushing the boundaries of what should be a boss and employee relationship. Okay. Maybe you have friends that call you constantly, or constantly bugging you, asking you for money or asking you for car rides or stuff or taking your clothes or whatever. Anyway, there's so many different possibilities, but it's going to be important for you to figure out where your boundaries are. What makes you comfortable? What makes you uncomfortable? What makes you feel safe? What makes you feel happy? And make sure that you are designing boundaries for yourself, creating those boundaries to say, okay, I don't need you in my life anymore because you take too much of my energy. Okay, I am not going to continue on with this job because my boss is sucking the life out of me. Okay, you have the right to do those things. It is your energy, it is your body, it is your time, it is your life. Okay, that is going to be very important for you. This is going to be especially important for you as you start designing a life that you want that aligns with your soul energy. As you come into your gifts, as you grow your gifts, as you grow your talents, as you start utilizing the gifts that you were given before you came into this life, you are going to need to create those boundaries. You're going to need to create boundaries that make you feel safe, that make you feel happy, that don't overtire you, that don't overtax your energies. Okay? For example, readings. Readings can be very intuitive readings. Readings can be very taxing because it's a very this energy, establishing an energetic connection and reading and seeing and feeling and taking on other people's energy can be tiring. So when I first started, I wanted to do as many as possible, and I realized I was exhausting myself and I was actually getting sick frequently because I did not properly clear the energy of other people from my auric field. And as an empath, I take on other people's energy very, very easily. And so I have to constantly cleanse and clear and cut cords and things like that. And that is something that you're going to need to do and get in the habit of, making sure other people's energy is not invading your space, is not invading your auric field. Okay, it's very important that you keep yourself clean and clear and safe and healthy. Okay, any other messages? We've covered life lessons. Follow intuitive hits this month. Okay, follow your intuition. I have a feeling that you are going to get messages, you're going to get downloads, you're going to have open doors, or doors opening for you, opportunities come your way. They might not be these big, grandiose, awesome things that you've been wanting. For example, maybe you want a very specific job. That's not what I'm speaking of. It's more opportunities for learning and aligning with your soul gifts. Okay, so maybe a friend calls you, says, hey, let's listen to this TED Talk together, and during this TED Talk, you're like, ooh, something really resonates, and you kind of go down the rabbit hole of learning more about whatever that is, etc. And that helps you align with your soul, one of your gifts. And so it's things like that that might crop up that spur interest in something and learning. And so these are going to be the opportunities that present themselves, that I'm seeing that present themselves to you this month. Opportunities to learn, opportunities to grow. Maybe even if it's not something, maybe it's even something not so positive, in that your friend's like, oh, I need a ride, and you give them a ride and you get a flat tire, and then this happens and that happens, and it's just like this really awful night. But in the morning you have this realization, or in the morning you've met someone, that helps you, or that you end up falling in love with, or whatever. So even negative things that could happen are opportunities for growth. Remember, it's that life lesson thing. the Earth School. So keep an open mind. Even life lessons are opportunities. Maybe they're not the opportunities that you're exactly looking for. Maybe they're not the opportunities that get you exactly what you want, but they are opportunities for growth. They are opportunities that can lead to this thing and then the next thing and then the next thing on down the line to you're like, holy shit, I have found my soul's passion, you know? So there's so many ways you can look at things. If you have difficulty this month finding something to stay positive about, which I'm going to get to this actually, gratitude. So doing gratitude journaling, even waking up in the morning and saying, you know, I'm grateful 5 times in a row for, you know, I'm grateful for waking up. I'm grateful for my bed. I'm grateful for my breakfast, whatever it is, even the simplest of things, even the most negative things, you know, I'm grateful for my abusive childhood. Realizing how much gratitude you can have for the small things in life is really, really important, especially if you're feeling lost or you're feeling like you're, you know, you're missing something in your life, anything like that. Excuse me. Okay, now that brings me to the positive. I drew a moon from the Moonology deck, and that is focus on the positive. So, the key to this card that people get sometimes kind of a little overzealous about is positive, okay? There is something as toxic positivity. That means being positive all the time. It is not healthy to be positive all the time. We are humans. We have human emotions. If we try to be positive all the time, it means we're suppressing the natural negative emotions that we have. When you suppress the natural negative emotions that you have, you are creating this stuck energy that's inside of you that can cause any number of disease, ill wellness, okay? Mental disease, physical disease. I am a big proponent of releasing emotions because all of my stuck emotions caused chronic illness, and it's not been a fun experience for many, many years. So I know firsthand that not allowing your emotions, not allowing yourself to feel and release the emotions and work through the pain and trauma that you have in your past has very negative side effects. So when I say when you're guided to focus on the positive, it doesn't mean only be positive. It means as you work through those emotions, as you experience trauma, pain, sadness, anger, allow them. But do not let the situation that caused them turn your thoughts to negative. For example, someone breaks up with you. Okay, that's sad. It's angering. You know, you want to cry and hit things and whatever else. Do it. Allow those emotions, feel those emotions, experience those emotions. But when you're done, do not let that experience create a negative atmosphere within you. Like, don't tell yourself, okay, that person sucks and I suck and I'm not lovable and blah, blah, blah. No, find the positive in that situation, okay? So that would be, that person doesn't align with me any longer. I'm no longer a frequency match for them. It's not anything wrong with me. It's not anything wrong with them. Maybe there was some bad words said. Maybe there were some very hurtful things done. But that doesn't mean they're a bad person. That doesn't mean you're a bad person. It means the energy didn't align. Something happened to cause the breakup. You go your ways, okay? So stay positive about the situation. Stay positive that you're going to find someone else that's an even better match for you. And don't get negative about that situation, okay? So if you have anything coming up this month, do not let any negative within that situation turn your focus to being negative. Like, I am a terrible person. I'm never going to get this. I'm never going to be able to accomplish this. I'm never going to succeed. Okay, those are some negative thinking aspects that my guides are not wanting you to do, okay? Stay positive, as in keep a positive outlook on what's to come for you, okay? Allow the emotions, but keep a positive outlook. Okay, one last thing. I have been prattling on for way too long. I'm going to do one reading from my deck, or a card from my deck. Love armor. That's a good one. What this means is love is the most powerful emotion in the universe, okay? It has the highest frequency. If you surround yourself in love, the negativity coming from other people will just bounce right off of you, okay? I have seen this happen. A little side story. Someone had this person come work with them, and this person was very negative, and she could feel his energy was just kind of scary to that level. And it really brought up some fears in her. But I was like, just make sure that you're sending love. So she just kept sending love. Not, you don't have to love another person, but you just surround yourself kind of like this love armor. Like use pink love light from your heart to just kind of surround you like a little energetic love shell. It really bothers negative energy people, and it really kind of pushes them away. This is a practice that I do when I'm in the night and I wake up with nightmares. This is something I've taught my kids to do. If you surround yourself in love, if there's any negative energy present, it is going to go because it does not like it. The energy is it's like magnets, kind of like magnets repelling each other. Dark energy does not like love energy. So if you have fears come up, because fears are negative energy based. So if you have fears come up, if you have a person in your life that is very negative, surround yourself with that love energy. That will protect you, and that will send the negative energy on its merry way. Okay? And that's going to be especially important for you this month when we are talking about that boundaries card. Okay? Make sure that there are people in your life that are getting a clear signal from you, even if it's not verbal. Energetic is perfectly fine. A clear energetic circle that you're not going to stand for that negative shit. You're not going to stand for you being taken advantage of. You love yourself. You're going to surround yourself in love energy. And any negative energy, any negative vibes, any energy vampires, if you don't know what that is, please ask, can basically just F off. Okay? So let me clear this reading out. I think it was super long. Sending you lots of love, Sagittarius. If you need anything like readings, energy clearings, if you need some past life work, please get in touch with me and schedule a session. I am happy to help you through this energetic time. Okay, sending you lots of love. Bye.